Do you ever get pain in your shoulders and neck? You're quite hunched over? Do you drive a lot or sit at a desk? Or are you a teacher sitting at a desk, bending over quite a lot? There's quite a lot of stretches we can do to solve this problem in your neck and shoulders. So first of all, we're going to do a 10-minute just work on the shoulders and neck for you. So first of all, let's just take our head from side to side. Keep the shoulders still. Try and move just your neck around. Not too slowly, and try and take your head round as far as you can. If this gets a bit easier, you can start to use your hands to try and turn your head a little further. Keep your jaw together. A little bit more slowly than before, twisting. And back to centre. And then take the head ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. And then we're going to take the opposite hand away to stretch that shoulder down as we stretch. So take a little bit more time with this one. Head over, keep the shoulder still, but push the opposite hand towards the floor. Changing sides. And for a slightly deeper stretch, you can also take the opposite hand onto the side of the head. Take that head over and push the palm down. Once more on each side. Back to centre. And then dropping the chin down towards your chest. Try and keep the back straight, drop the chin down, and for a deeper stretch, place the hands on the back of the head, interlace the fingers and drop the chin down. Release, and we'll do that again. Interlace your fingers and gently pull down, stretching the back of the neck, maybe down into the spine. And release. Finally, looking straight forward, bring the chin in towards your neck. So release, bring the chin in, hold and release. So do that 3 or 4 times. Try not to dip the chin, just draw it in and hold. And release. So these neck exercises could be repeated a couple of times a day. Just sat on a chair anywhere before you go to bed, when you wake up in the morning. Just to try and get some loosening off in the neck. We want to then work into the shoulders. So if you can find yourself either a strap or a belt or a piece of rope or even a tea towel, something that can go quite wide, the ends of a tea towel, hold diagonally, but something you can get hold of, and take the hands up nice and wide. So first of all, we're just stretching the arms backwards. So that it shouldn't be so wide that the arms go any further. So first of all, give yourself that stretch. Hold it there, pull your tummy muscles in, feet hip width apart. And release. And then taking one hand behind you, pull that arm behind the head and over to its capability and hold that stretch. And the other side, hand goes across and pull the arm backwards and over. Maybe you need to take a shorter stance. Good. Then take your hands just shoulder width apart. Take the arms up, and then as you bend the elbows, take the strap behind the head. So try not to jut the head forwards, take the hands as low as you can, raise the hands, and back down again. Do that a couple of times. Trying to bend the elbows out to the side and back behind you. Good. Then take the arms quite wide. So we want to be able to now take the arms back behind you comfortably without awkwardly stretching from one side to the other. Up and back, up and forward. So just work through that rotation of the shoulders. If you find that's too easy and you can go in an inch, and you can move your hands closer, but just do it an inch at a time so we're not taking the shoulders back awkwardly. So you're giving yourself a stretch, but you're able to lift quite evenly. And then a couple more, maybe take them slightly less space between the hands. See how that feels. If you get to a point where you have to sort of struggle awkwardly, let the hands out again. So just comfortably taking the arms through that rotation with a stretch. Good. And release your strap. Come back to your seated position. Rotate the shoulders backwards. Deep breath as you do that. And forwards. It's quite common to get cracks, pops as we move the shoulders. And take the arms out to the side. Stretch your thumbs up, and then taking this right thumb back and take the left thumb underneath and stretch that shoulder forward and look over that left side and change. Look over that right shoulder as it comes forward and change. Looking over the shoulder and change. Keep going, 2 more on each side, really stretch nice and slowly. Make sure the shoulders are moving and not just the elbows. So that shoulder is moving forward and back with the movement. And release. And then dropping the chin to the chest, keep the back up straight. Take the head from side to side. So you end up ear to shoulder and roll back down. Ear to shoulder. Keep going once more on each side. Your fingers behind the back, interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch your arms back, which will pull the shoulders. Take your hands slightly away from your hips, straighten your back. Breathe into your chest. And release. Finally in front, pull the shoulders forward, dip your chin. And release. And then we have a 10-minute routine to do in your lunch hour or in the morning or the evening to just loosen up the neck and shoulders. Thank you.